Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good evening. My name is Ali Sufyan Kamruddin and this will be my product packaging for this presentation. So here I have a box of shoes in which I think it is the best packaging since box of shoes has existed for an era ago and it's commonly used in every shop available. So the advantage of using a box of shoe is like it is 100% recyclable material. So you can just straight away recycle it, or you can reuse it in many ways you can think of, and it's just limited by your imagination. And it's very common, around any area shops, and the packaging can be carried easily. And it also makes repackaging easier because when you're in a shop of shoes, and usually they have a shoes on display and they need to repackage it when the client decide to buy it. So basically, using a box of shoes, it's way easier to repackage it, and it has a simple design and can be decorated creatively in any ways. But although there's a lot of advantage, there also comes with disadvantage, which is it requires a plastic bag for it to be carried. If someone bought it in a shopping mall, they need to carry it. They require a plastic bag to assist them if they want to go shopping somewhere else. They are not waterproof, so if you're getting into a heavy rain, you might ruin the shoes and cannot withstand heavy pressure. So if you stack up with heavy objects, it will be crushed, and so will the product will be hard to be carried in bulk. Yeah, for staff, from a perspective of the shop owner, from the staff, if they want to carry a bunch of shoes at the same time, they might need a trolley to assist them. And it's actually a very common design, so there's nothing, aesthetic value, nothing to attract the attention of a buyer. So it's basically it's plain dull. So one of the types of shoe box I suggest is this kind of a box, which is it's a slight modification of the previous one, and you can see that they upgraded with a handle in which you don't require plastic bag anymore. It occupies less volume, so your shoes might fit perfectly inside the box. And the thing about the volume is that it can't be simply adjusted by reducing the volume or increasing the volume, because when you talk about shoes, you have like different types of shoes. One shop will sell multiple different types of shoes that came in shapes and sizes, and so they have to consider like people will buy the largest shoes they have against smaller shoes. Although if someone bought a small shoes, the box will have like extra space. They cannot consider to reduce that space just because they sell small shoes. Oh shit. So it occupies less volume. With this one, maybe for the type of shoes they're selling, they could occupy less volume. They could create a box that could fit most of their shoes, and it's more sustainable because they use less percentage of cardboard, in which they mix it with another material. But then again, there's like pros and cons to these kind of things, because in every perfect things there will still have some flaws, no matter how perfect they are. So one of the flaws that I can see from this kind of thing is that although you're using like less cardboard, which reduce the cost, it becomes cost efficient. But then in a respective of recycling, wouldn't that foreign material make the material less recyclable? So from there you can see that the material isn't easily recyclable. Well, it also improve productivity in terms of the shape, it has a fascinating design, so basically people will be more attractive towards it. Yeah, it's just the packaging, not the product within, but still it gives the impression. It's easy to carry even in bulks, and since you have the what do you call the version with the straps, so basically you can carry all of them at once, and yeah, it's flexible, and it can also be used as a display. Of course you cannot see it like this, but then if you pull the shoes out of the box, it should be looking like something like this. Now you can see that the display is like it can be used like a heel on the right side, so it's a very interesting ways to display your shoes, and it's very creative, and it will attract more attention, and you can package it back again easily like the one on the left. So it's like it's nice. Now the reuse capability of a box, they can be reused a lot. It can be recycled, it can be reused, so it's very flexible to have a shoebox. So the shoebox, and you can just simply put your magazine in a shoebox. Just do it like that. No need to cut, no need to glue, and it's already have a reuse capability. Or instead, you want to use it as an organizer. Yeah, it should be. I mean, for instance, like my desk is very messy, and if I want to organize it, I should have like a box where I can put all my small stuff, like a shoe or maybe sewing kits. So basically all of them are like in one place, and then I don't have to go around and look for it. I know it's there. Or maybe like my parents like to put the remote control in a box so that we don't go and hide the remote every time we watch TV. So basically what my mom did, she will put a box in which every time you watch television, after you finish, you put it in the box. So basically she knows where the remote will be, and no one will hide it anymore or take it to their room at some extent. That's how we are back then. So and yeah, there's like a lot of things you can do with a box, and it's just limited by your imagination. So, but all in all, I really think that a shoebox is more like a what do you call, a nail clipper. Basically, there's no innovative ways to improve a nail clipper. In whatever perspective you see, you can add more. They made a nail clipper with 5 clips, so that you can cut all 5 of your nails at once. But then pretty sure no one will use it, because not everyone has the same length or same weight of the to be used. So basically a nail clipper, it's just perfect as it is. It has its flaws, but it's perfect at the moment because we don't have any innovative way to improve it. And even if we try our best to improve it, there's always has to be cons, so we just have to make do with what we have. So this box of shoes, the original box of shoes, it's already perfect in the way it is, because from where I see it, it has the recyclable capability, it has the reuse capability. You can do a lot with it, and the downside is just the size and plastic that you require. So it's not much of a thing you can do to improve it. If you use a bag or anything else, then you can't use it. You can't reuse it, and because of that, you already limited the creativity of people thinking how to get rid of it, and what happens in the end, they will put it in a waste, so they create waste. So basically the box is already good as it is, but then there's always room for improvement, maybe adding the handle or straps so that people could carry it. But either way, it's a good packaging all in all. So that's all from me. Thank you very much. And yeah, this is also one of the things you can use a box for. usually these kind of people, they are scavenger. They collect a lot of cardboards, and they build their decoration, and this thing can cost like 200 or so. So imagine from a no value box to be built up into something like that and cost 400, 300 maybe in Lazada. So it's a very unique way. It's very opportunity. It's very creative for them to see that kind of things and then use it, optimize resourcing. So anyways, that's all. Thank you very much.